The Hornbill took off in a melee of color and energy. Here the bull and the bolero became one. One could almost touch the permeating pride. Despite the best efforts of the State Fire Department, on the eve of the inauguration, a fine film of dust hung in the air. But it actually added to the surrealism of a whole culture, which played out over centuries, being encapsulated in the confines of a walled arena. Each of the 16 tribes of Nagaland gathered here and put their best forward with a war cry. Strings of Tatife, the wordless Hautu songs of the Angamis, and the engrossing Moong songs by the elderly Changs. The first day of the festival featured enough in terms of appetizers to ensure that you hung around for more. There were many like us who were having a blast.
I'm having super amount of fun here. This is amazing that I can actually blend into it, dance with them, have fun with them, laugh with them.
While for some, the celebrations were a pleasant eye-opener.
We're very happy to be here and to see all the different styles and different folks.
It's great to see tribals living together here, united in much color, in much joy. That's just great.
Oh, and by the way, December 1st is also the day the state of Nagaland was formed. Just to let you know, as there weren't many we spoke to who knew this. In Nagaland, there are only two kinds of drivers, the good ones and those who do not drive, thanks to the terrain that calls for exceptional maneuvering skills. Everybody behind the wheel is F1 potential. The Hornbill Rally is probably the only rally in the country where your driving skills rub shoulders with your punk quotient. It is the engine, dummy. But this one really took the cake. An anti-aircraft gun. Though a replica, no tailgating this one. Or overtaking for that matter. Now, here was a warrior on wheels, replete with a shield and a dao. From the color of the feathers and the design of the embroidery, we were told that it was a Sumi car, Sumi by Hyundai. We met up with the guys behind this, artistry.
Hello, my name is Akai.
This is Akai and his gang. First-time participants with no prior experience, they candidly admitted that they were here for fun.
We are hoping for the best, but we just came for fun.
Sure guys, not just you, but it is fun looking at your car too. Can you show us around?
We have sticked it with the sticker, and then we have bind it with wires, and then this is our traditional dove, and this is the original hornbill feather, and this is our headgear, traditional headgear, and in front this is the shield. There is a protection, there is a provision for holding it behind. We have bind it with the wires and all, so that it doesn't fall off. Yeah, we are the warriors. It's written over there. No, this is the spear. It's a spear. Yeah, Dao is done.
Not everyone had taken the kind of pain like the Sumi lads to doll up their set of wheels. In fact, most of them looked like, well, plain rally cars.
Go!
Everyone patiently waited for the big moment, the flag off. The cars seemed to be relishing the quiet moments before the tuned-up engines under the hoods roared. The only thing missing was the oomph factor, which we were also used to in a lineup like this. Should point it out to the organizers. The rally this year saw some international participation as well.
My name is Richard.
Richard Murray from the UK,
We're here from Oxford,
with the legendary
in the UK.
Pajero was one.
And this is our first rally. I've done motorsport before, but this is my first rally, and we're very happy to be here at the Hornbill rally here in Nagaland. And we're going to give it our best shot. We'll see what we can do. I think I've got the easy job. Driving is straightforward. The hard part is the navigation. There's a lot of calculation to do. It's all about the timing. So I think we've got a fun ride ahead.
For Richard, fun comes with family.
My wife Serena, and she's going to be navigating. She's got the tough job of making sure we get to the time controls at the right time, keeping the right speed. It's our first time driving together, so we're going to find it tough. But I think we're going to give it our best shots, and we've been thinking a lot about this.
I'll give it an 850, 50, 850, 850.4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it okay with everyone?
After the driver's briefing and the necessary technical formalities in place, it was time to vroom.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Securing a copy of the road book, we set out for our gruel and gravel shots, taking a shortcut thanks to an experienced local guide. We reached a brown village called Jotsoma on Kohima's outskirts, and as luck would have it, just in time. With the last car passing Jotsoma, it was time to shift location. Taking shortcut after shortcut, we wondered whether the rally drivers would be better off than camera crews. Worth the trouble, must say. Waving at the cars is Zavi, our buddy, guide, driver, all in one. We suspected he was actually getting his kicks looking at the drivers he bested in a way. He did offer to drive my car for the next year's rally. I told him I was allergic to seat belts. Following the rally cars, our spines came off, but it came with a welcome payback. The views of Kohima town made all our efforts worthwhile. We were standing in a wayside cemetery, flanking a grassy knoll. Such cemeteries are aplenty in Nagaland, with epitaphs not really baffling, considering Nagaland once tried to secede from India. We befriended some pretty locals, like the one here, who asked us to call her baby. Well, anything for you, baby. We passed by serene little hamlets tucked between verdant mountains. Village tykes played catch on the road. The far and away quality made us forget the rally for a while, and we joined them for a game, much to the amusement of the village belles. As dusk fell, we drove back to Kohima town. We had to film the last stages of the rally. Yes, sir. Thank you for reminding us. But try telling these guys. The rally was soon reaching the finishing point. We had our fun following the adrenaline junkies, both the serious drivers as well as the not-so. We got more than what we set out to, including some lovely unexpected shots. As night neared, it was our turn to be all fired up. Where to head to? The night bazaar, of course. Eat, drink and be merry, for Hornbill Festival lasts for a full 7 days. lasting the entire 7 days is also the night bazaar, which has come to be a regular fixture of the festival. In 2003, when the action was shifted to Kisama, there was widespread unhappiness that Kohima was left out of all the fun and frolic and the commerce. The authorities zeroed in on the night bazaar as a brilliant solution. One whole street is cordoned off from vehicular traffic, and the night bazaar starts from early dusk every day. In Kisama, while the audience is mostly tourists from the rest of the country and abroad, here in Kohima for the night bazaar, the locals are out full force. Occupying center stage in the night bazaar are the food stalls. It is said in Kohima that during the Hornbill Festival, no true-bred Naga will eat at home. Eating out gives not only a chance to catch up with friends and make new acquaintances, but it is also an opportunity to try out new dishes. A fairground aura prevails, and everybody is in high spirits. Fair or no fair, the fair has to be fair. Sorry, we're also getting a bit lightheaded with all the contagious merrymaking. Okay, going by what the guy was calling out, the name sounded fine. Taking a closer look, it was all tightly wrapped and bound up. Probably we will ask for a sample. Then, in this kind of crowd, ask for a sample and we might end up in one of those tight bundles, whatever it was. Enterprising youngsters from various youth organizations set up stalls in the night bazaar. The proceeds usually go to the organization for its different activities. With another 3 more weeks to go, it looked like the Santa was taking orders, perhaps lost the way, or even looking for dropped reindeers. Hold on, we are sending help. With Hornbill Festival, the Christmas cheer descends over Nagaland well in advance. A time for new toys, to share happiness, exchange gifts and smiles, and all on a bursting stomach. Did I say bursting? Hang on, I will have one more of this and we are off. What? You can't walk? See, even I cannot walk, and after I eat this, somebody will have to carry me. In our next episode, we weave through a mad maze of the night bazaar. In a deviously clever way, meet other creatures of the night. But before that, we are back in Kisama for the indigenous competitions and some freewheeling opinion on fellow travelers.
The Western photographers are pretty annoying, and I felt at times a bit embarrassed by them. But then on the other side of it, I've spent so much time getting blinded by camera flashes because everyone is so excited to see tourists that I feel there's a good balance, so I can't complain.
Same time next week on Hornbill Festival, where warriors make merry.